Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent, bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the third time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Rex. You can relax.
Can't be too careful, or put any faith in Solarian doctors.
This one is different.
Is he? What's that?
Simple blood test.
What kind?
Kind that ends the genophage. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive, also affecting comfort of patient.
Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Mass Effect 3. I came down here to come in the lab and this started a conversation. It seems like the doctor is trying to push the female Krogan off on Rex, and she's like, no, I don't want anything to do with him. But anyway, so he's trustworthy, Rex, yeah. And you want to know that we played together. He was our team member last game, right? He didn't do anything wrong at that time. I don't blame you for being skeptical or suspicious, though, after what the Solarians have done to your race. But give it a rest.
He was your inside source, Rex. You can trust him.
Solarians have minds like a maze. You never know when they're leading you into a trap.
Trap. Eve's release my doing. Would never have known about her if not for me.
Right.
It was then. But she's out now. And if she gets hurt, I'll feel it.
Understand. But my patient, my responsibility. Her welfare a priority. Will not allow her to be compromised by anyone.
You got a quad, Doctor. Keep her safe. Our females have endured enough.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
I'll be back.
Common phobia. Fear of needles.
Or Solarian doctors.
Now have work to do. Prefer females of the species.
Okay, that was a great exchange. That was...
An inhibitor. No. Entire catalyzing process would fail. Severe neurological damage. Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Method to extract functional cure without killing you. Many variables. Your immune system compromised. Considering options.
And you have to do it out loud?
Yes. Auditory learner. Need to hear self think. Simulate conversation to promote new ideas. Maximize productivity.
But you're talking about me dying.
Oh, apologies. Medical details causing emotional distress. I hadn't considered effect on patient.
No, it just means I can't sleep.
Doing my best to keep you alive. Will avoid sensitive subjects.
Okay, funny. So what is this over here? This wasn't before. Reassign power bonuses? Oh, okay. I guess we came to a different part of... Well, this is how you know who's in your squad, right? Just come here at James Leia. So, I didn't think Rex was going to be in our squad. Let's talk to her.
Thank you for saving my life, Commander. I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven. Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
That's true.
Being friends is knowing each other's name. I feel bad that I don't know yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now. But perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
Oops.
How'd you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tachanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years.
True.
It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
Well, I saw what he did.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
Was it worth it? Yeah, I think it was.
Did you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
Yep, that's true. But about the other females?
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tuchanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
That's a nice way of looking at that. Morden.
How's Morden been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him, too. He told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Sorry, Borgia offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Well, it wasn't his ear.
Yeah, he does feel guilty, but it was before he met you.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets. So when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
How do you become a shaman? That seems interesting.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
How did you survive?
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way.
What?
I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
Sounds kind of brutal, but you know, the Native Americans do something similar to this. They used to anyway, send people out on their quests, and they had to survive or not come back.
That's a brutal initiation.
But an illuminating one. You learn to appreciate the light by living in the dark.
Yep.
What do you think of Rex?
When he's not trying to sire half of Tuchanka, he's the best thing that's happened to the Krogan. But I won't tell him that. His head's big enough already. Literally.
He's turned into a strong leader.
I know in his heart Rex wants what's best for us, though not all the other clans see it that way.
Why would the other clans give Rex trouble? You'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern is survival. Rex is different. He's a mutant. And that you can tell him.
Do you think Rex will want revenge for the genophage?
Some clans will expect it, but I hope Rex resists.
I think he
He
will.
understands the cycle of violence must end if Krogan are ever to have a voice in galactic politics.
Yep.
Still, he's just one Krogan. If enough clans demand it, he may not be able to stop them.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands,
Sad.
hoping a thresher maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes, after my first stillborn.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The genophage forces us to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
Yeah, that's a lot of hope, though. A lot of hope for what? Centuries they've been, or decades? Centuries, I think they've been suffering the genophage.
How do you think things will change after the genophage is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Yep.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do?
True.
Because of the genophage, they become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence, excuses to earn them honor.
What kept you from ending your own
Oh,
life?
okay, we already did that
For my
one.
child, the genophage, there is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I'm glad to see humans treat their women with respect. Your people have placed a lot of responsibility on you.
No more than your people have put on you.
Yeah, they put...
And maybe we can show the men how it's done.
Deal.
Yeah, they put a lot of responsibility on you too, haven't they? So this is supposed to be, where's the doctor at? Right? This is supposed to be her area. Now it's been taken over. Okay. Well, let's talk to him.
Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Malin's data thorough. Fortunately detailed as well. Have used notes to improve her condition.
You always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being...
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat. Outlet for aggression. Cooperative symbiosis.
That's it. Well, it makes sense to me.
Nothing else. No personal stake here.
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left. But still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right. To prove I can.
Yeah, you still, and that's your guilt showing through. But he's got some scars on his face.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity, totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production. Long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
Okay.
So we did the right thing by saving the data?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
And all those experiments we saw back on Tachanka?
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
Of course he's okay with it.
So the end justifies the means.
Not my means.
But you're using the data, encouraging more experiments like Malin's.
Encouragement irrelevant. Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests. Can't change that.
Yeah, it's true.
But can help Eve. Can cure genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical origins.
Yeah, I understand.
How's she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated. Likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket. Something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You're her friend?
You care about her.
My patient. My responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
Wow, that was nice. I like that. And this is a conversation that is missing in Dragon Age, the Veilguard. This kind of interaction between your party members. The Veilguard sucks.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Thank you, Shepard. Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with at least. Then, not sure. Have made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny, sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the seashells.
Of course you would. And this is what everyone's scared of because After the Bellegarde was done, the crew went to working on Mass Effect 4, 5, whatever they're going to call it, 5, I believe, and they're all concerned it's going to end up being just as bad as what they did to the Bellegarde. Okay. See, the cook is gone. I don't miss it. Anyway, we need to come up here, I believe. Do I need to talk to... No, I don't think I need to talk to him.
Shepard, they say female Krogan have a thing for guys with scars.
So I've heard.
I've got a few, myself. Here's hoping nobody's planning an arranged marriage to cement this deal. Though I have to say, I admire Eve. The things she must have endured living with the genophage. And now, to top it all off, she's her people's last hope. Imagine the pressure.
Yep.
Takes real courage to face that. I hope we can measure up.
Yep, me too. Me too, Garrus. Alright, so Miranda... Or, I'm sorry, it would be,
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
So what's going on between you and Garrus? Upgrades. Shield. 5%. It doesn't tell me I can do anything. I thought I was supposed to talk to the drone. Okay, so... Email from... I think these were already done. To clean up the... Yes, they were. Email from Professor Tushuka to Dr. Badul. I was calling every supply depot stationed around the Crucible to find enough pure platinum for the Crucible's primary trigger inlay. We barely had enough left to coat a copy maker. An hour later, a ship pulled up with 16 tons of platinum, courtesy of the Shadow Broker. Then it flew away to scavenge more materials for the project. The ship's captain emailed me later saying the broker would stay in touch with our needs. That's great, but I'm checking my computer for bugs. Yeah. Alliance Interrogation Record, Servius Operative. Alliance Interrogator 1. Check out these implants she's got jammed into her face. Alliance Interrogation 2. She's awake. Oh, she's awake. Servius Operative. Unintelligible. A12. Hello, do you know where you are? CO. Unintelligible. You know how much goddamn trouble you're in? Hey, ease up. Listen, you're in trouble. I'm not going to lie, but that doesn't mean we can't work something out. If you help us, we can... Explosion. Cough, you okay? I'm okay, but holy hell, she's dead. What? The whole front of her face is gone. Some kind of ocular flashbang? Well, shit. Is everyone in Servius rigged up like that? Oh my god, she killed herself. Anything over here? Yes, we're going to be talking to you. I'm supposed to talk to the shuttle pilot, so he must be down in the lower.
Hello again, Shepard.
Is this...
What have you been up to since we last saw each other? Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers.
I think I've seen this one
Protheans were
already.
the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths. Like on Mars. I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
Yeah, he's got surveillance everywhere.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact? Very little. We're fortunate enough data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find. It's that high-tech? I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
Wow, okay.
You brought your little helper with you? Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
Yeah, I think we have done this.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara? It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be spaceworthy.
Yep, I remember that one.
Which meant the elusive...
What happened?
I knew he was... We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Okay, so... on to...
Greetings, Commander.
Greetings, Glip. Down to the shuttle bay. You're supposed to talk to the shuttle bay pilot, or... Okay, this is life support. Was there anything in here? I don't think we have anything in here. No, we do not. Okay. This is not open. This is... I don't think we have anybody in here. No, we do not. Maybe eventually? This is cruise quarters.
Can't imagine anything so traumatic. You sure you're okay, Karen?
I wouldn't wish a collector abduction on my worst enemy. But it's behind me now. I'm fine. But it makes me think of Earth and all the other Reaper-occupied worlds. What are the Reapers doing to the people who live on all those worlds? As we sit here, enjoying our coffee. How many souls are in agony this very moment? Millions? Billions? Oh, Greg. I lied. I'm not fine.
Oh, Doctor! Okay, so this is where they are. She got kicked out of her office and she's now going to be in the cruise quarter. And this is Engineer Adams.
Hello, Commander.
Okay.
Everything okay in the medbay?
Yes, Morden would just like some space to work with Eve.
He kicked you out?
Oh no, I just felt I was getting in his way. I'll return when I'm needed.
Okay. I didn't think he'd kick you out. Well, be honest, I don't think you would let anyone kick you out of your own medbay, right? No. This is the medbay. Yeah, okay. Things are just a tad different, which I'm trying to get adjusted to. Okay, so this is cruise quarters. That's the women's restroom. Starboard. I don't think there's anybody here either. No, not yet. Okay. So onto the elevator. Which is where? Oh, here it is. So engineering. Yeah, that's where Adam should be up here. Why isn't he here? Why is he in the taking the time off, I guess, maybe? The inner workings of the Normandy. Alright, this is Starboard.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You don't like it? Don't download it.
You're saying we don't need Terra Nova.
Lose 1 colony, save 5. That's the math.
Someone's gonna take you seriously. The Asari Republics vote on stuff like this.
We'd all save every world if we could, but we can't.
You think you can fly on this ship, sit next to us at chow time, and then broadcast something like that? That's traitorous.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You don't like it? Don't download it.
You're saying we don't need Terra Nova.
Lose 1 colony?
Lose the piece or lose your spot on this ship, Allers.
What?
This is exactly what I was afraid of.
I didn't know I was gonna
Thanks,
do.
Commander. What's your choice, Allers? Like you said, it's just your opinion, right?
I'll pull it. You know, in the old days, they didn't have automat on cameras. Reporters had to cake on the makeup.
Okay, so this was a decision between these two, and I didn't know that. I was just clicking on the first one that was in front of me. Okay, whatever. So I have to be aware of that now. Pretty cool. Alright, let's go down to, Yep, that's that. We can't get into this. Okay. go down to the crew, or to the shuttle bay, because I think someone,
Don't you dare. They're everywhere. You just get taken too. I can't just sit here doing nothing. Stay with me. Run. Get out of there. You can make it. No, I can't, Steve. But you can. Promise me. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Okay.
I'm coming to get you. Don't you dare. They're everywhere. You just get taken too. I can't just... I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Commander. Sorry. Didn't see you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
And this is, BioWare has been getting woke for quite a few years, because this is definitely woke, right? But at least they're not being preachy about it. They just have characters who are gay, lesbian, whatever, but they don't preach like what they did in Dragon Age, the Belguard. You watched him get taken?
You were talking with him when the collectors hit?
I was organizing construction at a remote station a few clicks south of the main colony. Robert managed to get outside of the field the collectors put up. Instead of running, he called me.
Wow.
Sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits. There's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, you're right, but... Well, to be honest, I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
We're all alone. We are all alone. Really, technically, we are all alone. We all die alone. That's my late husband always said that. You're going to die alone. Even if you got someone around you, you're dying alone because you're the only one that's crossing that rainbow bridge, right? Crossing the threshold onto the other side. Yeah. And he actually did die alone because he waited to die until after I left to go home to get some rest because I was so wore out. And he died that night.
You're not alone, Steve. I'm here. Anytime you need me.
I appreciate that, Shepard, I really do. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
I know.
Okay. This is why we need to talk to him. Our Paragon went up. So we have Paragon and Reputation. So this is where we can... Oh, this is just for myself? Oh, okay. Health boost. Oop. Oh, well... The Service Ajax armor, even though I don't want to be in Services Ajax armor, it doesn't give me a health boost. But it gives me a shield boost, shield regeneration. It helps with power damage, weapon damage. And there's nothing I get with this one. Wow. So I guess, well, with this, I can add things to it, I think. Okay, that's what I do. Armor set, casual. That's my casual. This is what I needed to do, so I can add... Okay, takes away my health boost, but it does give me shield regeneration. Do I have anything from my shoulders yet? I do. I've got 2. That gives me weapon damage. Everything takes away my health boost. But it gives me weapon damage and headshot damage. Arms. That one gives me melee damage. Oh, but God, it just takes away all my health. Legs. That takes it all away. So I can go with just... Okay, but it increases my ammo capacity. And where do I get power and power recharge? Material. Is the material the part of this? I'm on 4, material 4. No. So the material doesn't matter. It's just the way it looks in the pattern. Okay, this is all that. So I can either go with the whole... oh, this is where I can get my... some health. Shield boost. Sentry interface gives me shield boost. Or I can get a health boost. I have it set to where I shouldn't be wearing my helm, right? I think. Well, let's go ahead and save this then. Because all I was getting before was just health boost. And I wasn't getting anything else. Which I was not aware of. Maybe I didn't have anything in there that I could upgrade. And that could be it. Oh, there's the mech dog. Okay. And this is... weapon. What one's new? What do I currently have? Okay, much. So this is weight and capacity. This one weighs a heck of a lot more. I think I'd rather keep this one. Pistol scope. Or pistol high caliber barrel. Pistol scope. Okay. I can never tell what is what. Yeah, that one's the better. This one needs modified though. Assault rifle, extended barrel, or assault rifle piercing. Oh, I think that's better. Magazine upgrade. Well, let's do the magazine upgrade, and then we'll do the that piercing. Okay. That one's been modified. Okay, I think I'm starting to understand this maybe. And okay, so we have, oh, we only have 101. That's why. Okay. What do I want? Do I want to use the this one? I mean, I can switch them out anytime I want. That's the shotgun. Alright, this is assault rifle. That is sniper rifle. Pistol. Shotgun. This is pistol. This is a submachine gun. Let's do the assault rifle. Okay. Okay, and weapon upgrades. So we can do improved weapon damage, ammo capacity and weight. Alright, about 6,600. Yeah, these are the ones that just increase improved weapon damage, ammo capacity, and weight. This is for Predator 2. The Viper. Oh, nope, 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 nope. I wanted this one. M22. I don't know which one is which, right? Scorpion 2. All right. Then I go over here and gunsmith, 3 of 10. Weapon upgraded. Okay. All right, back to the CIC. And do I have any points? I have 5. I think I need 6 to do this one. Yes, I do. So reputation. Reputation is here. So it's either Paragon or Renegade. Journal. I don't think we have. Last episode we did all these. I'm not going to worry about my secondary. Okay, so our priority is Eden Prime or Tuchanka. This is to help Rex, right? First had a Turian ship on a secret mission, crashed on Tuchanka, went on to rescue the... I think I have... Oh yeah, I have 2 things. Eve is indeed the key to curing the genophage, but creating a cure will take time. Continue to assist Turian and Krogan allies in the fight against the Reapers while the cure is synthesized. Okay, so I need to go to Tuchanka. One is a priority. But how do I get other... I'm working on a classified project and need help. Contact him in his lab on the Citadel. Though, I think I said last time I was going to go to the Citadel because I had a whole bunch of different stuff there, right? Alright, leave orbit. I still don't understand how the scanning works because I haven't picked up any resources. That's mass relay over there. That's a build depot there. Okay. So, Alpine Crest. These ones in red are under Reaper control. Extract Turian survivors. Investigate Servius passes. So we had, I know I had more than one. I know I had more than 2. I could have swore I did. And this is Servius Lab. Investigate missing scouts. Rescue the students. Recover Prothean artifact. Let's go to the Citadel. I'm trying to find things that will get us some new crew members, right? All right. Oh, Alliance docks. Let's go to Dr. Bryson's lab. That's different.
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
I'm Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us?
That's right.
Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
I wanted
What's your assignment?
to...
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
I think it does matter, but yeah, I see where it's necessary.
It's an interesting goal, but is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth.
Yep.
That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality, too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
I think it's useful, yes.
I could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near.
Uh-oh.
Hadley, do you have the data?
Uh-oh.
No!
No!
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
What? What?
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine, but I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You're a murderer. You did kill him, didn't you? Oh my god.
You just shot your boss. He's dead. Why?
After you arrived, it was dark, cold, like I was somewhere else. That wasn't me.
You did this.
No! I'm not a murderer!
Then what happened?
So someone else pulled that trigger.
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
He never said anything about
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
He never said anything about a
Get him over to
Leviathan.
the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
He's been indoctrinated.
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the
About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed.
Wow.
But I'm intrigued by the larger implication.
What could have killed the Reaper in the first place?
Yep.
Exactly. That's the real Leviathan.
It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down.
You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Leviathan sounds dangerous. Yes, yes, it does.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
Okay. Journal updated. So who... Before he died, Dr. Bryson requested help to locate Leviathan, a mysterious Reaper killer. Search Bryson's lab for clues. Okay, but we have squad updates. So it's just Edie. She has 6. Okay, so we can do... Let's do her incinerate. So increase damage by 30% or increase impact radius by 2 meters. I think we'd rather do that. Okay. Because that's the only real weapon she has. Okay, so we have to search his lab for clues, right?
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Where Edie was at.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Okay, consult the galaxy map.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Search lab, okay. Oop, over here. I know I saw something red over here. I'm just looking at everything around too. Okay. What the hell was that? The hell is that? Okay. We have this.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
How about over here in this other one?
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter. You may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
Okay, what about these other rooms, right?
Blackout crimes. No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. Blackout crimes. No results.
Okay.
Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Let's go in this room since the door is now open. That is pretty cool in there. Anything else here? Got this.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. Hell does that mean?
It means it was in his. It was either on a key or a chain.
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
Which means it's either in his body or...
Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Okay. So what did they do with his body, right? Anything else?
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis, but I detect no trace of the decryption key in this... art.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong, and Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow our search.
Could it also be why the Rachni are on the move? Because they're being used? Oh. We got something here.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
And where would we have a sample? Oh, what's this?
Meteorite sample with traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need EZO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
Okay.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
The photographs have a trace chemical residue. It may be visible under another light source.
Like this one over here?
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding the search filter now.
Okay. So this here...
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
Alright, let's go up here. got something here. Aha.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute. Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right, let's get back to the data pad we found earlier.
Okay. I figured it was going to be on a picture. And then we have this.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there, unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
Okay, so this was their cover-up. Okay, so let's do... Can we get in here? I just want to go look in here. I doubt if there's anything in first. Oh, I take that back. Aha, pistol, ultralight. Okay. I take that back. Anything else? This? Oop, got something in here.
Shepard, we should not leave until we have more information on Garneau's whereabouts.
Ah, okay, now I see. I have a lot of upgrades to do. So this is a room we haven't been in yet. No, we have been in here, but we need to do his data thing, right?
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Adding it now.
Okay, so we ought to have a whole bunch, but I think there's another door over here, right? Or was this the one? No, there wasn't another door. Thought there was. Nope, okay. So we got all the information we could find.
Reaper activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Element 0 deposits.
Three possibilities.
And then we have this one.
Blackout crimes.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
And creature sightings.
Alien sightings.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
But I think we got what we're looking for, right?
Three possibilities.
Yep.
5 possible systems.
Alien sightings.
Three possibilities.
All right, that one's got 3. The other one was
5 possible systems.
Okay, so this one is what
Reaper
adds
activity.
3 possibilities.
Okay, so it's down to 3. All right, so we're ready to go. And what the heck is that thing? What the heck is that thing? Okay, so we're ready to go. This is one of those things probably now that I've started it, I won't be able to redo it. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Then we need to go to Pergity Bar. Yep, we need to beat somebody there. Aira, something like that. And I also want to go to the hospital to see Caden.
Hey, all you skinny jumpers. Get drunk or get dancing.
No matter what little they have left. Can't believe they won't let us stop the bastard. We still ought to do something about it.
You heard the commander. No proof, no arrest. Guy filed a harassment complaint last time, remember? Gotta watch our backs.
Not much we can do with this new detail anyway. What are we, a couple of mall cops?
Should've just shot the bastard when we had the chance.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close down this episode. If you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.